whether it's K series, B series, F20B, H23A, H22. When it comes to boost creeping, overboost, or boost cut, they're all the same. Third episode about the comments, concerns, and questions. I know some of you have left a message about my vent system. For some of you guys that don't know, this is the level 7 quick vent. But this setup here will be effective if I didn't do anything. I don't know if you could see it, but I installed a little sheet of metal in there. It's more like a baffle to cover it up. Otherwise, that can will fill up quick with oil. So if you ever thinking about getting one of these, whether it's B series, I'm not sure if you could install a baffle on a D series, but B series and H series, F20B, H23A, you can install that little baffle on there. Just contour it to the shape, and yeah, it will be effective. On the last episode where I was making this turbo manifold, I have mentioned something about this is not really the ideal location for the wastegate. I also mentioned something about I should put a hole on this side and run a pipe that will connect to here. It's because of I was worrying about that it might have a boost creep issue. It's because of from where I placed the port, it's more like it's relieving more hot exhaust gases from the number 1 and number 4 runners rather than all 4 runners that's been collected on the collection area. But we will see. You have mentioned that you have a K series, a sidewinder turbo manifold. When it comes down to a boost creep issue, overboost, boost cut, any motor, they're all the same. On any of these turbo manifold, it's a compromise actually, the location of it. Let's go back and do an analysis a little bit. Everyone knows how the turbocharger works, but allow me to explain a little bit. Hopefully I can get this thing correct. This is the T3, T4. As you can see, this is set up for internal wastegate, but no biggie. We can always use an external, something like this, and use this instead of that one. This will be covered up anyway. Anyway, this area right here, what I think this is the highest pressure area right here, because the choking point is right here. That opening right there. That's where the opening. So from here to this flange and to here is the highest pressure. Even though this collector is attached to it, the built-in collector right in this area starts right here. So now you'll have up to here. From here, point on. Like I said earlier, this is the choking point right here. This is the highest. And I think that's why the engineer thought about, hey, let's place it here. So if I have a internal wastegate, it will be somewhere here, right in the middle. And I think that is the best, the ideal placement of the wastegate. On this one here, when I said compromise, there's no room to put it. Lucky for me, I have a top mount setup and I have that space. But if I place it in a straight, it won't fit. The only way really to do it is in an angle. Is weld a 45-degree or a 90-degree elbow and place it in an angle. And in my opinion, it would not matter whether it's straight or in an angle. It's because of this is the highest pressure area right here. Yeah, that will be the ideal. And on your K series, there's really no room for it. I think there is room, but it's up to you if you wanna put that, have someone, or if you know how to weld an elbow on the housing and just place your wastegate like so, if space will provide. I was watching a YouTuber, this is like 5 years ago, and he's got a K series. The tuner battled so much for a boost creep. He was having so much boost creep issue, but he was using it's a combination. He was using a 4-port boost controller, which actually before this is what I was using, and I was sent home by my tuner. As soon as he saw this one, he said, no, I can't tune it. Put a 3-port. This is no good, he said. So I went home and got that one. And right after I have changed it, game is on. That YouTuber have a multiple episode on that K series that he owned, battling that boost creep. They actually manipulated their wastegate to keep it open, and they said that they felt some air coming out, and yet it's still boosting up to 20 something psi. I'm not sure what kind of turbo manifold you have. Do you have the 90-degree, or do you have something like this where the airflow is towards it? I think a design like this will help you out. But then again, like I said, this is the pressurized area from here to here, and you really need a big push of hot exhaust gases to fill up this cavity from here on to here. And hopefully you would not have a boost creep issue. But the only way to find out really is put it on a dyno. And choosing the right housing will play a big role also. If you are using a 0.102 or 03, something like that, that's a bigger opening inside, and it will really take a whole lot of air to pressurize this area. But the 0.100, that's for a high horsepower motor. But if you are using a 0.63 housing, it won't take that much time to fill this up. Yeah, it's because of the hole is only about that big. This is a 63 right here. Yes, oh, this is 82. So 82 is a little bit bigger, like so, and the 63 is that big. Yeah, it won't take a lot of time to fill up or have a back pressure on the runners. I know on a K series, the runner is so long, so it really takes a lot of air to fill up that area to have a back pressure. Yeah, so I think the placement, the ideal placement of it is, it should be right here, but I don't have a place for it. That's why I said the placement of this is a compromise. If I ever have some issue on this one, boost creep issue, I'm gonna weld a elbow right here, put it in an angle. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's an angle or straight. Like I said earlier, that's a pressurized area right there, the high pressure area right there. And as soon as this thing open, yeah, it will slow that turbine down. Before I close out this episode, would I go K series someday? Not in the present moment. I don't have a K fever. If I ever see one in a junkyard, a complete set, whether it's a K24 or a K20A2, no doubt I will get it. But for now, I'll stick on whatever I do here. Yeah. This is where I end this video, and thank you all for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll put this BMS to the test, a boost test. Bye bye.